Glasgow, Virginia, hiker shelter for hikers only. We camped out here last night. There's showers and bathrooms. But I have to admit, it's a sad day. My flex tail pump bit the dust. Now I have to live among the peasants and blow up my sleeping pad on my own. Goodbye, flex tail pump. So with Jukebox 2.0 and Chattahoochee, and we're gonna be hitching a ride to the trailhead. Okay, so we're gonna be looking this way, and nobody's coming.
We go that way.
Yeah, so we gotta be looking for somebody coming this way. So I guess at this point, it's kind of pointless. So these guys are just helping out with some lost hikers. Apparently, we're hiking with their packs next to the tent, and a bear came and took their bags away with their car keys. So ran up a ridge line and got a little bit lost. Thanks, guys. Yeah, watch out for bears, right? Got a ride to the trailhead and beginning our journey. About 23 miles to Buena Vista. This again is what I've expected more of the AT to be, just being able to walk next to, you know, a river or a waterfall. And, you know, at this time in the morning, it's just amazing. Something definitely to be appreciated. There was a bunch of kids jumping off the bridge yesterday, and when we pulled up, we thought, or I thought, that somebody like got hurt, maybe, and was lost in the water. But they talked to the captain or whoever's in the parking lot there, and he said same thing. Basically, you know, we had a couple section hikers that were camping, put their food bag or their keys in their food bag or something along those lines, and at night a bear came into the camp. Must have got a hold of their either bear bag or their pack with their stuff in it, and they ran up the mountain to like a ridge line and didn't know where they were. So then they called in like that they were lost, and then they didn't have any of their equipment or their car keys. Yeah. I'm always bad at doing this, but up there in the middle, if you guys can see that soccer ball dome looking observatory. Yeah, we were up there not too long ago. Now we're over here on this side. Guess what we're doing? We're going uphill. So we've done 3.7 this morning so far. Very nice day. See if we can go take a look at Bluff Mountain. Had a great morning. It's a little warm. Sweat through a couple of my shirts already. Looking for a water source. Now that river down there looks amazing. That's something I'd be jumping in today if I can find some water. Should have done it yesterday, but we're gonna march on. We have no definite or definitive destination today. Just gonna go take it easy and enjoy it, and then tomorrow we're trying to get into Buena Vista. Just do a small resupply, and then I'm looking at a hostel or yeah, been looking at a couple different things, so I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna be doing yet, but I'll probably say goodbye to this view for a while. I just walked up on this beast right here, and by the looks of things, they just ate something. I don't know if it was another snake or what, but it scared the shit out of me. It's kind of sad, but you know, this date's significant to me. This is the exact spot Little Audie Klein Powell's body was found April 5th, 1891. After straying from Tower Hill Schoolhouse November 9th, a distance of 7 miles, age 4 years, 11 months. I think everybody's gonna hang out at this shelter for a little bit and have lunch before we do that. No rush, man. Party at the shelter with bringing party favors.
I'm right out in town, man.
Yeah, me too. I drank my beer already.
Yeah, we've done it. So we've had the ospreys. I'm like, yeah, I'll get it.
How you doing, man?
I'm going down.
Thanks. Oh boy. Oh man.
Check out a Coke for later.
Yeah, I got Coke, Mountain Dew.
Hey.
There's Sprite somewhere in the one cooler.
Boy or girl?
It's a girl.
What's her name?
Frida.
Frida. I have a Ruger at home. He's probably a little bit bigger than her, but a lot of the same markings. Very similar. Rita, you're so cute, girl. You're cute. Yeah. Yeah, you're a cute doogie. Yeah. Yeah. What was your name?
Jason.
Jason. All right.
Everybody, but my trail name is Dread.
Dread. And Rita?
Brita.
Brita. Brita.
Or
Yeah.
Burrito.
Burrito. Nice.
She likes to wrap herself up into a blanket all the time.
All right. Well, thanks for the Gatorade, man. I appreciate it. We'll see you down trail. It's official. Hit the 800-mile marker today. It is May 12th, Friday, May 12th at 3:30.
We're switching feet now?
Oh, wait, what? 800 miles.
Rad.
All right.
There's not been a single 100-mile mark that I haven't ran. Well, I had to wait at a while.
Let's do a quick introduction. Name and where you're from.
Mimic, I'm from Oakland, Maine.
Chattahoochee from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Ricola from Belgium.
All right, thanks guys. 800 miles, congratulations. Well, after a long day of hiking, I think it wasn't quite as long as the last few, but we did probably 15 today. Swam in the creek behind my tent here. There's tents set up all over, doing some laundry. And I'm getting ready to eat some barbacoa Mexican style seasoned beef with mashed potatoes, and go on a resupply tomorrow. So that's what I'm gonna do for camp tonight, and then I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Good morning. So it is June 13th, and just broke camp. Stayed back there. There was probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 or 9 of us that stayed at this site. It turns out being right next to this creek and right before dinner, Everybody bathed in that. Got nice and clean. Chattahoochee just hanging out, rolling a cigarette a bit. In the little town the other day, you know, only paid a couple bucks for a ride and stayed at a free shelter. Did get a nice meal, but didn't really think about resupplying or anything, and that's kind of left me in limbo once again because I can't make it to Waynesboro without getting something, which means I have to stop in Buena Vista. I don't want to spend a lot of money on a shuttle or hotel. So at this point it's like hitching and staying at the $5 campground for a hot shower and, you know, place to set up my stuff while I resupply. But I don't even want to stay there. So I'm not trying to do a zero. I just want to get in there, get my resupply and do a hero. Get back out on trail, you know, and get some miles in, because at this point it's only 6 miles to the trailhead. And if I go into town and don't do any more than that, it's only a 6 mile day. And I can't afford that at this point, so I'll keep you guys posted. Welcome back to day whatever it is, and thanks for joining me. So the last couple of days is just a reflection on like where I've been and where I've gotten and where I've come to, where I'm from and where I'm going. Kind of in a group with, you know, the consistent same people for a while. North Star for a minute there, and that kind of group. And then even before that it was Squirrel and Stairmaster, and that was a different group dynamic. But I'm, you know, still seeing what they're doing, hearing from them. I know that they're catching up with what I've been doing or where I've been in the logs. So we've been keeping in touch, and then I've even walked myself into a new group, Tramley friends, you know, and met new people, and you know, they're great too. And you know, thinking how great it would be if we all ended up together. You know, everybody have kind of met along the way in the last couple of months, but you know, it's going to be interesting to see who's at the end together. So that's kind of exciting to start thinking about. Also thinking about kind of things that happened the last couple of days. Mimic, I've spent a little time hiking with yesterday, and you know, we hit the 800 mile mark together, and then waited for a few other people that were in our group for the day, which was nice. But having the chance to sit down and talk with her and just reflecting on kind of where we all are at this point, I think we're all gaining a lot of confidence in what we're doing at this point, except for when you see a trail like this that comes across and goes up and there's no sign, and I see no white blazes. Just took me a minute to see a white blaze, no reason to freak out. But I was saying, gaining confidence, and I think that goes into, you know, the day in and day out of setting up camp, getting used to changing weather, getting used to how to, you know, taking care of yourself, when to take zeros, when to go into town to resupply, and kind of figuring that out. And you know, I think that the trails in Virginia have been nicer. I don't want to say easier, they're definitely better footing, you know, and it's a nicer path to walk for the most part, but there's a lot of long ups, you know, and they're not easy for, you know, doing it all day. Looks like we're going up into town, and then we're going up out of town for the next 2 days at least, and then looking at Waynesboro next. So resupplying for another 4 days, about 60 miles. So you just got a text from Jukebox and Luna, and that's who I'm going to refer to him as now when I start speaking of Jukebox and Luna as boy Jukebox, and then I guess we're just going to go with Lady Jukebox. So Jukebox and Luna just texted me and said that you're going to do a zero today and take care of Luna's paws. She's doing better apparently, but going to give her some rest, and I think that's well deserved and a good decision, so I give him a thumbs up for that. He did say there's not a ton of resupply options in Buena Vista, but doing some resupply there as much as I can. I got to get to Waynesboro and I can't do it on what I have, so that's where I'm at now. Keep you guys posted if I hear anything back from Jukebox and Luna. So I got a shuttle from Route 60 this morning to Glen Murray Park. I paid $5 to camp. There's shower facilities and bathrooms in the pavilion there, and there should be, I think they said electricity here. If not here, then we're gonna go back over to Bodie Athletic Field. So we'll see. Look who joined us. We got Luna and Jukebox back from their time off. Well, just went and got barbecue. But the Dollar General is 2.5 miles further. So that's where I'm heading to check things out. Try to do some resupply and then going back 3 miles that way to the campground, to go back 7 miles that way to go back to the trailhead, to do 15 miles to catch up with my average. It's awesome. Stopped and talked to Dr. Witten at Edgewater Animal Hospital to see if I could help Luna out a little bit. She recommended maybe baby socks. There is a Tractor Supply in Lexington, and there's some other maybe places she suggested, but as far as around here, she talked about the Dollar General, which is where I'm heading anyway, so heading that way. I'm gonna walk about 4 miles from my resupply one way. So I walked all the way down to the other end of town that way to get my resupply. It's rained twice since I've been out, and it's muggy as all get out right now. I've sweat through my shirt just like as if I was carrying a pack. I'm gonna go back, see what Luna and Jukebox are doing. I did buy Luna some like kids or baby booties or socks. I don't think it's going to be her favorite thing to put on, so we'll see if it's even an attempt or not and what she thinks of them. I bought pink ones, so they're cute. Anybody who ever thought Dundee's football field was subpar or bad, this doesn't even, I don't know if this covers even the end zone in this side, and the lines definitely aren't straight. They do have lights though. PMHS, Fighting Blues.
What you think you can do?
Lulu in your new pink socks.
And just,
You like them?
yeah, just like don't like. You don't want every day to be a stressful day. I have to do this, or
Just
else
hanging
I
out
won't
in the
be able to do
pavilion.
that. You know, like you don't want that emotion every day. You know what I
Chilling.
mean?